So here we go. Hey guys, this is Eli. How are we doing? We are now officially live. And guys, we are gonna try something new. I know I said I wasn't gonna do this in the last video, but we're experimenting. We're gonna try something new. What we're gonna do is we're gonna try to play my intro music. So let's do that. Let's get the intro music going, guys, because we're going to try something new here. Okay? I love trying new things, guys. And if you guys have any new ideas, let me know. Put them in the comment section. Because we're going to try something new here. Okay? And we're going to play some music as my theme song. So here we go. Here we go. We're going to play this theme song. This is my theme music. Oh, and by the way, we're going to get to some important topics. If you like this, make sure you hit the subscribe button and the like button. Make sure you hit the like button and subscribe button. Yeah, we're gonna start the show. I just wanted to try something new. Wait till the song finishes. We're trying something new. We're experimenting. Thank you for being patient, guys. We're experimenting and we're trying this theme song right here. We're going to tackle some important topics. We are now live, recording. This is the Eli West Show. Yeah, we're starting the show. We're starting the show. Stay tuned, guys. We're gonna tackle this together. Just let this song finish, and we're gonna play some truth here. Tackle some important issues. This is just an experiment, but we're gonna get to the real show in a minute. Make sure you hit the like button. And make sure you hit the subscribe button. We're gonna get to some important topics in a minute. Yeah, we're about to start the show. I love this song. What an interesting way to start the show. Do you guys agree? Yeah, go ahead and hit the like button if you like this song. This is my intro music. So, we're about to start. As you guys know, we are always experimenting. I had to start the show off with my intro music because that is my intro music. It's just that we are experimenting with new things and we're willing to try new things. Okay, guys. So today we're gonna title this "People from Other States Can Hurt Your State and Even Hurt the Real Estate Market." Now, why do I title it like that? Well, you got a lot of cats from other states who are leaving their state to come to ours, but they're enforcing their policy from their other state that didn't work. Now, earlier today, I saw something on the news how a one-bedroom apartment is about, what, $1,300 a month? That is crazy. That is really, really crazy. And what it is it's people from these other states that are bringing the price up, which I don't think is fair. Now, I don't mind if the other people from other states want to comment on this channel or something like that. I really don't care about that. What bothers me, though, is when they try to bring their policy into your state. Because the failed policy did not work over there in their state, so they're going to try to push that policy over here. And so I got a lot of comments. A lot of people been writing in the comment section for me to talk about this. And so I am. Okay? And guys, for the last time, that was my intro music. You know, if you guys like it and you like to see that theme more in my videos, make sure you hit the like button and write that in the comment section so that way I can do more of that video as my intro music. Okay? And so what's going on here? So today I got a letter from a friend, and I'm going to read this letter, and this is what she says. She goes, "Eli, I have a problem with my cousin." And the letter goes like this. The reason why she has... Let me go get that letter. Here it is. The reason why she has a problem with her cousin is because in California, and if you listen to my last video, we talked about this at great length. In places like California and New York, as I mentioned in my last video, taxes are really high there. So what ends up happening is, so taxes get so high over there, so they want to come over here. Problem is, when they get here to Arizona or Texas or Salt Lake, Utah, what they tend to do is they want to push that same policy that failed back over there and try to implement it over here. And so she's complaining because she's like, you know, Eli, that's not right. And I agree with her 100%. 100%. Your state failed. Your people flee your state. Then you want to come over here and push that policy over here. That's not cool. And I've gotten people who have written me in the comment section how they said that wasn't fair. And I agree with them. It is not fair. It is not right. Because you come from New York or you come from California and then you want to come to Arizona and do the same failed policy that failed in your state, and you want to bring it over here to Arizona. That is not cool. And so Kathy, I agree with you 100%. That is not cool at all. Hey guys, I want to ask you a question. Do you like the features on this camera? Yeah, this camera is really good. I've gotten some good angles. So let me please write that in the comment section. Okay? So let me get back to point. So basically, people are fleeing California. They're also fleeing New York. Those same people who flee California and flee New York now come to Arizona, they come to Texas, and they bring that policy with them. Now, how does that affect real estate? Well, let me explain to you. Please let me explain to you. Remember in my last video, I said California and New York, they pay the highest taxes. And it affects real estate because, like, for a one-bedroom apartment over there, they're paying like $1,500, somewhere between $1,300, $1,500 a month for a one-bedroom apartment over there. Remember what we talked about that, right? So now those same people who did not want to pay those prices in California and New York, and guys, I don't blame them. I don't blame them at all. But what they tend to do now is they want to come here to Arizona and Texas and do the same thing that failed over there. That's not cool. And see, if your policy in your other state didn't work, why would you want to come to this state and try to implement that same policy? That is not cool. And let me get this camera angled right. So yeah, my camera's angled right. And so I was watching the news, right? And I got the Huffington Post news. This is what it says. This is what it says, guys. It says people from New York and California are leaving their state. Why? Question mark. Well, I answered that in the last video, right? But here's where things get interesting. Now, not only is the housing market about to go up, but everything else is about to go up because those same people are now going to bring their policy from those other states to over here. That's not fair to you. That's not fair to me. You see what our state has, and so now you want to bring those policies that failed over there over here. That is not cool at all. Okay? Now, how does this affect the housing market? Well, because now that they're here, they're now going to implement their policy, which is going to affect the housing market tremendously, which is not right, which is not okay, which I do not agree with at all. Okay? And so we're going to talk about something here, guys, because I keep hearing people say, well, life is not fair, and I agree with you. Life isn't fair. But there is no way you can legislate fairness. You just cannot do it. You cannot legislate fairness. There is no policymaker out there who's going to try to legislate fairness. And to try to do that is going to come down harder on you. And prices will go up, including in the real estate market. So now that we got that out of the way, just keep in mind, life is not fair. And why am I telling you that? Well, there's this girl in California. She's finally getting a taste of her own medicine. This girl in California is finally getting a taste of her own medicine. Let me tell you what she writes. She says, Eli, for years, I always wanted to raise taxes on the rich. Okay, this is what she writes. She goes, for years, I was always trying to raise taxes on the rich. But it backfired on me. Because now the price of everything that I have cost more. Guys, remember what I said from my last video. Okay? Equality does not mean that everyone's going to be the same. You're going to always find somebody who makes more money than you, somebody who's better looking than you, someone that's more attractive than you. Maybe they get more girls than you. Maybe they girls find them more attractive than you. That's just how it is. Ladies, same thing. You're going to always find a girl that's prettier than you, more attractive than you, more smarter than you. The government cannot make things fair. It's impossible. And so anyways, to get back to the point, now it's backfiring on her because see, now she can't afford her place. She's in a 1-bedroom apartment paying, I think she wrote down, what did she write down? $1,500 a month for a 1-bedroom apartment. That is insane. Another guy writes me, and this is what he writes. He says, "Dear Eli, I lived in New York for 15 years. He writes, I had to leave New York because it was getting too expensive. I could not afford to take care of myself. He was paying, what? $2,000 a month? No way. Look what he wrote. He was paying $2,000 a month. That is insane. So he had to leave New York and he relocated in, am I saying it right? Texas, yes. Houston, Texas. Yeah, it says he relocated in Houston, Texas. That is insane, guys. I can't believe what I'm reading here. And you guys have heard the stories where the government tried to legislate things to try to make everything fair, and it ends up never being fair. Because life is not fair. But what makes it worse is when people from other states try to come to Arizona and Texas and try to implement those policies from those other states over here. That is insane. And you guys hear me say this all the time. The lender is always more powerful than the borrower. Unfortunately, that's just how it is. There's nothing we can do about that. And anyone who's telling you that they can legislate or make policies to make things fair, they're simply lying to you. They can't do it. This one girl, Jackie, she emailed me. Let me get my email so we can share our screen together. This is what she said. She goes, Eli, she lives in San Jose, California. I hope I'm saying it right. Forgive me, my English is not that good. This is what she writes. She says, Eli, I live in San Jose, California, and the taxes there are awful and too pricey, too high. She said, I had to sell my, what? She had to sell her car. And she said the reason why is because she had to make money for her rent. And so she says, well, now I'm making a suggestion to come out here to Arizona. Good for you. Good for you, because Arizona is probably a better place for you. Guys, you cannot you cannot legislate fairness. It's impossible. You're going to always have somebody it's impossible. You cannot legislate fairness. You just cannot do it. So guys, just keep that thought in mind while you're over there trying to create policies or try to use government to make things fair, you won't. It just life is not fair. Life is brutal. I'm being serious as a heart attack. You guys know I love you, and you guys have supported me, but I'm being as serious as a heart attack. I'm being brutal, and I'm not trying to be funny. See, because I keep getting in the comments that people think that I'm trying to be funny. No, I'm not. I'm being my heart goes out to you, because in a perfect world things would be fair, but unfortunately we do not live in a perfect world. We just don't. There's no way you're going to legislate fairness. Okay? There's always going to be somebody that makes more money than you. There's always going to be somebody that's better looking than you, more attractive than you, plays sports better than you, can talk better than you, read better than you. There's no way you can legislate fairness. There's no way. You just can't do it. To try to legislate fairness, it would be like trying to tell somebody that they can't perform at their best, because if they do and they end up being better than you, then you're just gonna do what? Call the police on them? Use the government on them? Like, there's no way you can legislate fairness. I'm sorry, guys. It's just, and it's gonna have value even on the real estate market. Now, with that being said, let's switch topics here. Okay? Let's switch topics here. Guys, let me ask you a question. And I want you to be honest. What is so bad about buying a used home? Like, seriously, what is so bad about that? Let me ask the question again. What is so bad about buying a used home? What is so awful about that? What is so horribly wrong? Or just be honest. Why is it so awful to buy a used home? Why? And I just don't get it, because I be seeing people trying to make fun of others. I be seeing people trying to make fun of others for buying used, but what are you making fun of them for? If you buy a used home, you can remodel it. You can make it look nice. What is such a big what's the big freaking deal about that? And another thing too, if you think you can do better, if you think you can do better, then you should do so. Why are you trying to call out people for buying a used home when the reality is you yourself, and let's just be honest, you yourself can't do any better. Let me give you an example. I was at a bus stop one time, and I was talking to this one guy. And he was telling me how he bought a used home for like $50,000, right? $50,000. And this other guy that was sitting next to him started making fun of him. Started, like going, ha ha, like making fun of him for that, right? And I said to him, I'm like, dude, you can't do any better than that. If he spends $50,000 for a house, why are you making fun of him for that? You can't do anything better. You can't do better than that. $50,000 for a home. That's not bad. That's actually good. Yeah, that's actually good. Sarah agrees with me. Yeah, that's actually good. $50,000 is not bad for a home, guys. It's not. It's actually pretty good. But whether you spend $50,000, $60,000, $70,000, $80,000, heck, even $90,000, why would some idiot come along and try to make fun of you for that? You guys need to quit trying to make fun of somebody for just simply trying to buy a home for cheap. You got to stop that. What is so funny about renting a house? Like I said, if you can do better, then you should do it. But y'all need to quit. Y'all need to quit all that making fun of other people kind of stuff. Oh, and by the way, you also need to stop this keeping up with the Joneses type of stuff. I'm talking to a guy right now. His house got foreclosed on because he was trying to keep up with the Joneses. Yeah. Trying to spend money that he did not have. Yeah. Trying to keep up with the Joneses. Why do you guys do that? Like, seriously, what honor are you bringing by trying to keep up with the Joneses? There's nothing wrong with buying a used home. There's nothing wrong with buying used. There's nothing wrong with going on Craigslist and buying a used home. There's just nothing wrong with that. Why is everybody and their mama trying to make fun of people for buying used homes? I don't get that. It's like, well, if I have to buy a used home, that's what I have to buy. So why would somebody be stupid and try to come along and say, or make fun of me, or try to make fun of me for wanting to do that? Guys, you can remodel a home. You can fix a home. You can remodel a home. You can make the home yours. Remember what I said in my last video? It's like Legos. You could take a home apart, put it back together, fix it up. Like Legos. When you were a kid, how you used to play with Legos? Right, you take the Legos apart, you put them together, and you fix it up. That's what you could do with a house. You could remodel a home. You guys know that, right? Y'all can remodel a house. Make it look nice. So I don't understand why people would come on here trying to mock or make fun of somebody for that. That's really uncalled for. It's really unnecessary too. And it's childish because someone spends, I don't know, like maybe $50 to $60, $70,000 on a home, you're going to try to make fun of them. Why? Because you don't think it's brand new enough? Like, come on, that's stupid. There's nothing wrong with buying a used home. You can fix it. You can remodel it. You can paint it. You can add things to it, like Legos. You can add stuff to it. There's nothing wrong with buying a used home. Stop trying to keep up with the Joneses. You'll end up like that one guy I was telling you. Your house ends up getting foreclosed on because you keep trying to keep up with the Joneses. Like, guys, y'all need to stop that. Also, let's just be honest. I'm fairly new to this channel. I'm also fairly new to the real estate companies and stuff like that. Would you guys like to see me remodel homes? Would you like to see me buy homes and then fix them up and remodel? Let me know. Put that in the comment section. Again, guys, I love you. This is Eli West. Make sure you hit the like button. Make sure you hit the subscribe button. Thank you for following my YouTube channel. Much love, guys. Have a nice day. Bye.